much business and you've been here now, they'll tell you exactly how to succeed, right? So it's a part of this networking, it's part of other business and what do you do, because we all have real similar goals and desires, It's obviously I'm not a very good employee, I can't go work for somebody, so I've got to figure this out. And when we looked at Newko, just staying in Caldwell, again, what's our greater goal? What do we want to do? And we really want to help kids. We want to help, we helped, it's 2001, we've helped 7 kids come out of gangs in 2010, get their high school equivalency. One kid actually went back to high school, graduated, and 2 of them have had their minor records sealed, and they've been able to join the military. So it's not like we want to push all the kids into the military, but some of these just need to get out of their family, need to get out of it. So I can tell you our business has grown because it's not about us. We're not thinking about us. We're not thinking about how much money we're going to make or what we're going to do next. We really care about the people that we serve. So we're servants, and we have a servant's heart to be able to go and to give. And then, I guess that's a little bit cliche-ish, but the cool thing about being a small business owner is I don't have to carry any junk. So I believe in everything I sell. I'm not going to sell a fluff or thing or whatever the coolest trend is. I do my research. I try everything, as you can tell. Just kidding. But when we look at it, I believe in our product so much, in our goal, that anyone can buy anything at our store, and we're going to back it 100%. We don't have to worry about, they bought that widget, So just really believing in our product. We're sold out 100%. We don't waver. We're all in. And that at that tipping point, do we stay small and just start with about 9 months into it, we started making money. I can start paying myself back. And we had an opportunity to move to Nampa by Kim. And she was running Anytime Fitness, and we just started networking just like local business people do, and we started co-oping, and we just started building a relationship where we'd help each other advertise on radio or during competitions, or just helping build value for each other. It was like no quid pro quo. I did it for her, not expecting anything back. She did it for me, not expecting anything back. So as you start building these relationships, there was a spot next to her that was empty, and she's like, "Joe from Newko, you should just open another spot." He's like, "Yeah."
You would say that?
So we really looked at it.
Protein without drinking the
So we looked at it, and it was a point to where if our ultimate goal is really to breathe into people's life, then we're not going to be able to do it staying small. Does that make sense? That at one store is not going to hit our goal, and it's not going to fund a community center, and it's just going to get us back to that house and the Hummer and the cars and all that, which, to people that haven't had it, that sounds cool, but when you have it, that doesn't make who you are. And not a lot of other people can relate to it, 3% of people can afford that kind of stuff. So, my wife and I say we have a street ministry. We go down there, we associate with the people on the road, we hear the heartbeat of our community. And so when we grew to the Nampa store, we took everything that we had made, let's do it again. And so it just stretched us. So I can say in this economy, if you haven't been stretched, you're not taking enough risks. So if you want to be stretched a little bit more, step out of your box, continue to go. We opened that store July, I think, so almost a year ago. And within 3 months, it started making money. And we've done a couple little changes over there. We tried to have a smoothie store. And so I can tell you have to be quick to adapt and quick to make change. We bought out a store out of Tacoma, Washington, and he had a smoothie machine, an ice machine. He had everything to open up a smoothie shop. So heck, why not? Right next to the gym, right next to this little spa, you know, to get 45,000 people drive by it a day. Let's have smoothies too. And so I can just tell you, I'm a numbers guy, and started looking at the numbers. We're selling 50 smoothies a day. Oh, that's good, right? At $5 a smoothie. But when that's all they were doing, they quit selling protein, quit selling multivitamins. So all of a sudden we became a smoothie shop. $150 a day is not going to pay the bills. So it barely covers payroll. So about a month and a half, I shut it down. I took it out. I pushed it all in back. In fact, if anyone needs an ice machine, freezer, bar, anything like that, I totally took it all, stopped it, and just put it away, because that's not what we specialized in. That wasn't us. And so being able to adapt and change, you know, I had $20,000 in machinery, all brand new stuff, and I just put it in storage, because that wasn't going to get us where we needed to be. So be able to make the change, the decisions, being able to be stretched a little bit more. I'm really hands-on owner, so now to have 2 stores, I can't be at both stores at the same time. So this is where building your relationship and hiring people that work for you that have the same vision, because that's important. So the biggest thing in our economy of what we do is we have to be an on-hands owner. We can't be an absentee owner, because our vision won't continue. So I'm in the stores every day. I'm there. So how could I create that same thing in another store? So automatically, as a giver, I found a guy that believed in me, that trusted me, so I gave him 10% of the company. Just gave it. Now he has ownership. Now, you know, as we grow, he has some more benefits. So being able to do that really saw the dynamic change, and the store just grow and grow. To where, because of this down economy, guess what? There's lots of free rent. There's lots of things you can negotiate on. So we thought, if we're going to grow, let the giants be the giants, and we'll just sneak in and strategically place our little business all over the community. So by the time we're ready to hit that light switch, we'll be a giant. So when we looked at that, my business plan was 5 stores in 5 years. So that's a store a year. But that will truly be able to fund a portion of our community center of what we want to do. So when the Meridian store came up about 5 months ago, one of my real estate buddies that I've known for 20 years came to me and said, "Hey, I just bought this little development right on Overland. It's right next to Majestic Theater, next to Harry's Bar, really nice." I said, "Oh yeah, in front of Mountain View High School." Mm-hmm. So I did a little research. Well, guess what? There's no sports nutrition store the south of the freeway. So that means I could service Cuna, which I went to Cuna. So yeah, I'm a pretty big thing in Cuna. So if you go to Cuna, so when I started looking at that, again, you still need to make sure immutable laws of marketing, you're creating it first, you're doing something different. If I just opened a nutrition store in Meridian, I'd fail. I just would. There's 5 nutrition stores in the Meridian Eagle area off of Eagle Road and Fairview. 5. So do you think they need another nutrition store? They don't. And anyone can go get protein. It's not, what I'm doing is not a secret. You can go get a multivitamin protein pre-workout, and they're all going to be pretty much the same. That's bad to say in business, right? So obviously I have to be doing something different, something that changes, something that empowers people. And so reading my competition, knowing my competition, the Max Muscles, the GNCs of the world, they just want to get their customer in and out with under 6 minutes. Every 4th customer, they want to sell a multivitamin to. So just knowing their strategies, they don't care about the people. So when people come in and we ask them, "Hey, what brought you in today? What would you like to get accomplished? What are your goals? What do you want?" All of a sudden, we're spending 10, 15, 20 minutes with people, which corporate America says, don't do that, don't do that. But there's a reason why there's one GNC closing every month. and why their little Newko stores are open. It's because they lost the heartbeat of what their community is doing. And so just listening to the people, listening to their wants and needs, how we can help them, and then we show them the products that are going to help them. Part of what we do and makes us a little bit different is we'll write a workout routine. We're not a gym. We'll give them a dietary guideline, eating plan. We're doing something different that makes us unique, that helps us stand out. And so, remember when I said value exceeds price? We never even talk about price of the supplements unless Kim from the gym comes in.
Kim from the gym?
Yeah, she doesn't, but I don't think there's ever been a time when, if you're a customer of ours, price is never an issue. Because we're always building value, we're always showing you, we're always helping you with your wants and your needs. And we don't oversell people. Our average ticket sale is $60.